CJFL Spotlight shining on Ryan Howard from the London Beefeaters, who's from England. This is a really cool story. You joined the London Beefeaters out of England. So first of all, how did you even find out about a team in Ontario playing Canadian football?
Well, Coach Schneider reached out to me on Euro Players. I got put on there by one of my coaches back in England, and obviously just wanted to see what would happen. Yeah. And I never thought someone in Canada would want to take me across, but obviously Coach Schneider reached out, and it's just spiraled from there, really.
Did you know about Canada? Obviously, you know about Canada, but did you know about Canadian football at all being over there?
Not really. I thought it was like similar game to American football normally, and obviously completely different game in my opinion to what I'm used to. So
a little bit more movement.
A lot more movement, a lot more motions, and a lot of different rules, I think.
So as a defensive player, are you starting to kind of settle in?
Yeah, I'm definitely starting to settle in now. Okay. Getting used to like the pre-snap motions, all the players moving, and that bigger pitch. Obviously, the pitch is wider and longer, so gotten a lot more physical and fitness in me, I think, since coming out here.
I love that you call it the pitch, because shouldn't you be playing a different kind of football?
Yeah, well, everyone used to say that. Everyone's like, you should play football, and obviously everyone out here, when I said I used to play football, they're like, do you mean soccer? And I was like, yeah. But obviously I used to be a big football fan growing up, played a bit of rugby when I was younger, since I was about like 17, 18. Okay. So that's kind of like how I transitioned across rugby to American football, so my tackling and defensive skills came from that.
Okay, so then did you play American football in England?
Yeah, so I played for my university team, University of Liverpool Raptors, which was good. Played there for like two and a half seasons because I joined midway through my first year season, and then since then I've just spiraled, came out here, played for a bit of the GB under-19s when I was in the UK, so yeah.
What did your parents say when you said I want to play American football rather than soccer?
My mum and dad were both quite supportive of it. They were like, you know, whatever you want to do, go play and obviously do well. They both knew kind of the transition into university rugby. I didn't quite enjoy it as much as I thought I would. So I just wanted to try something new, and I was just like, whatever you think is going to work for you, just go and do it to your best of your ability.
Nice.
So,
and now you fall in love with the Canadian game?
Yeah, definitely have. Fallen in love with it even more. So it's just a good experience in general, I think.
So head coach Matt Snyder reaches out to you, and he's from the London Beefeaters. Automatically, there must have been a connection.
Yeah, at first I thought it was a bit of a joke, or maybe like someone pulling my leg. But obviously I looked into it more and realised it was a real thing, and I was like, it's almost meant to be. Obviously London Beefeaters, London's capital city of England. I was like, this can't be more perfect in my opinion.
Totally. Okay, so you come over to Canada in July, right? So how's the transition been, food-wise, culture?
At first it was a bit of like a big shock to the system, obviously being so far from home. The time difference, obviously talking to family and stuff was like, their night time was like my midday. But obviously transition-wise, like culture-wise, it's just like, I'd say it's similar in ways, but obviously food-wise and all the food that's available here is so different. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's really good.
What's your favourite Canadian food? Or North American food, I should say.
I don't think I can say any fast food place in case I get told off by the coaches, but I definitely think I've had a couple of the Popeyes. Obviously, there's not much in the UK of that, so obviously that's really good. But yeah, just obviously trying to keep myself healthy and eating the eggs and the chicken as much as possible. Usually I eat a bit of steak, but it's quite expensive out here, I thought, but trying to get that as much as possible.
Have you introduced the players or your teammates to tea time?
Tea time? No, not
Crumpets?
yet. No. They've said about it, they'll joke being like, oh, we're going to have crumpets and tea. I've said a couple of times to a couple of linebackers being like, your soggy biscuits, your soggy crumpets, saying they don't want it. But yeah, a couple of them, I'm going to introduce them to a bit of the British cuisine later on in the season, hopefully. So a couple of the American lot have said about introducing me to their food as well. So yeah, it should be good. Big culture clash.
Thanks for doing this. Great to meet you, and thanks for sharing.
Thank you for having me. It's really good.
Ryan Howard from the London Beefeaters.